Hey y'all, this is the collector on the corner, and there's Randy starting up his old truck. Whoa! Look at it go up. Wow. I'll tell you what, that dumped the groceries out if I could afford that many groceries. Hey, don't look too bad in here. It's running. Lord. Okie dokie.
Okay, what we got here?
What have you got to say about it, sir?
Yeller.
Yeller.
It's yellow.
Okay, yellow.
It's a 1970
Mm-hmm.
Loadstar dump truck, single axle.
Mm-hmm.
It's got a 304 V8 in it.
Uh-huh.
4-speed with 2-speed. And the brakes work on it. Everything works on it.
Mm-hmm.
The engine don't sound too good. Sound like it's laying down on one cylinder. I'm thinking it's a valve. Debbie always keeps his chem tool she likes to put in her gas tank when she buys gas, and I found this in the trunk of her car.
I know, you still looked again.
Yeah, and I've
You
got me a little.
keep stealing from me.
I got me a little lawnmower tank. I'm gravity feeding it. Brother suck in, got stuff through that big tank.
Okay, I see.
And I put quite a bit of this chem tool, about half can of chem tool in with that gas. So I'm hoping that'll fix that.
Uh-huh.
We last had this licensed in 2018.
Okay.
And it's set for 5 years. And we decided we don't need it no more.
No, we don't need it.
So somebody else needs to own it.
Yep.
Hey, a bad looking old truck.
Nope, not a bad looking old truck. Not a bad looking old truck.
That old hoist will go up pretty good and stay up all day, and I'm going to let it down because the kids might come by and let it down.
Yep. That's all we need.
One of our grandkids, that little urchin, he likes to take a
I
hammer
know, and he
and
broke.
break stuff.
He broke your window.
And he has
your
broke that.
mirror.
And when I come up here this morning, early daylight, I got out. Well, it's pretty cool.
Uh-huh.
There was a wasp nest up in there. A wasp flew out and stung me in the finger. I wasn't too happy about that.
No,
It's got some typical cancer,
yeah.
but that don't hurt it. I need to put the tailgate back up the other way.
Uh-huh.
I had it down for some reason.
Uh-huh.
But it'll work.
Yep, it'll work.
I said a 5-yard bed, but I think it's about 6.5. Get to looking at it. He's even broke that tail lens out.
Oh, that little stinkweed.
And this side, he even broke that. He broke the ones on my C65 Chevrolet out too.
Jeez,
For some reason he don't like them.
Jeepers, creepers.
Them spot mirrors. He looks at them and something don't look just right to him. He's got autism. What it is. And something just not right about it to him. Anyway, we decided to sell the old truck. Want $1,600 for it.
Mm-hmm.
We don't need it. Windshield's good in it.
Yeah, windshield looks good.
Some reason this door handle Hung open from the inside, and I went to roll the window down. And the window fell off the track and fell down the door, so I'm going to take the door panel apart tomorrow and figure that out.
Okay.
And I'm thinking we got a valve sticking on that motor, not closing good. Maybe a weak valve spring or something. Most of the wheels on this truck are split rings of some type. See right here?
I'm looking.
Split ring. See split ring?
Yep.
That's a split ring. Them ain't too bad. But it's got a Widowmaker on the back on that side. One of Kelsey Hayes Widowmaker 2-piece wheel.
Oh, that's okay.
But it's on the inside. If it blows out, it ain't going to go nowhere.
Yeah, it's on the inside.
But I want everybody to know it's got that wheel.
All righty.
Them don't need to be fixed.
What? Do they need to be thrown away?
Needs mud flaps.
Yep.
Put the turntables and stuff and need some more boards put on the headache rack. Up there. I got out here and power washed it off. And got it running. And believe it or not, after 5 years, them brakes were still up. I went and got brake fluid thinking, well, I have to pour brake fluid in it. I put a little in there, but it wasn't low. I didn't have to bleed the brakes or pump up the pedal or nothing.
Well, that's great.
Well, I had good brakes when I bought it. I drove it in here about 40 miles. But I got just a little more work to do on those trucks. I need to put the muffler back on it. I think I'll get out in the morning and run a compression test on that engine and see why that sucker's, what cylinder's laying down on it. Because it sounds like it's not hitting along. But it's a starting over, Jesse.
Starting.
Even charge. See that ain't moving on there? That's it.
Yep.
You can charge the battery.
See it.
Turn signals work.
Oh boy.
Yep.
Oh boy.
Somebody put bucket seats in here. There ain't no seat belts. You have to put some seat belts on if you're going to use it. It don't sound real good.
Why do you need a seatbelt? What are you talking about? It sounds fine. It
they
runs.
Can't see that you ain't wearing it because it came with a lap belt.
They can hear you coming.
There's Loadstar 1600.
They got time to get out of the way. Well, I was trying to look at that. Loadstar.
It had a Holly carburetor on it when I got it, and that there's off of a Ford. That's an Autolite Ford carburetor. That Holly wasn't any good. But I didn't do nothing with it. I didn't have to file the points or done none of that stuff. All I did to it this morning, put gas in it and battery on it, and it started.
That's pretty good.
Anyway.
I put coffee in me, and I
put
usually
some of
start
more of
in the
this
morning.
Chem Tool. I'll run some Chem Tool in, but I changed the oil and filter on it today.
Yes, I know.
There's a new filter down there.
I know, thanks to me.
The oil didn't look that bad, but
extra oil.
Been in there 5 years. I thought I better change it. Anyway, the lifters don't peck or none of that stuff. You know, rods don't knock. It's got 60-pound oil pressure when sitting there idling.
Okie dokie.
But such as it is, it's the old international dump truck, and I guess we just ain't got no use for it. We ain't used it in 5 years. I don't guess we need it.
That's right. So if y'all are looking for a dump truck for dumping, here it is.
Yeah. Such as it is. It used to be I believe it was a state highway department truck. And that's the original paint on it. I ain't gonna make like this paint's any good. It ain't patina. What it is old crappy 1970 paint. Needs to be resanded down and repainted if you're gonna make it look nice. But it'll dump dirt, gravel, whatever you want to do. It goes and starts. But Even if you had to do something to that motor, $1,600 is cheap. I mean, might have to do a valve job on that motor to get it run right. I don't know. It was running good when I parked it.
Yeah, but like you said, that was 5 years ago.
But it always did smoke. If you let it sit and idle, it would smoke. And that's a sign that the valve guide seals was leaking.
Mm-hmm.
Vacuum. That smoke at idle. So, but it never used a lot of oil. It didn't drink oil or nothing like that.
Oh.
Fouling plugs.
Okay.
And once you get going down the road, you get driving it don't blow that smoke.
Mm.
But I bought this over at auction, and they had tried to start. Well, I'm gonna tell the story. They had
Okay, what kind of story are you going to tell?
They tried to start it on old stale gas.
Yes, stale gas
and it gummed up the valves.
Stale gas is the best.
So it was this time of year, hot like it is now.
Uh-huh.
And I'd go over at daylight
and
work on it with my pickup. And I changed that carburetor, put that Ford carburetor on, put a gas line on it and all that. And cleaned the plugs, and I finally got it to run on about 4 cylinders, barely run.
Well, that's a big radiator.
And I went over early one morning, and I put my pickup on the tow bar behind it. A big steep hill.
Uh-huh.
Leading out there on gravel road. And I towed my pickup up that hill, and it's barely hitting, and I'm flat on the floor, and it's a splooting and splutting and carrying on. I get over top of that hill and granny low side 2-speed, and I get going the gravel there, and I finally get where I can get in second gear. And by the time I got to about 40 miles, over the time I got over here to Raven Springs, got to the pavement, it started running good. And I got up to about 45 mile an hour then and drove it on in, and it wasn't smoking, it was running real good and everything. And I think that's what it needs now. It just needs to be run down the road.
All right.
Get exercise a little
Okay,
bit.
well, I'll use it to go to Walmart and get groceries.
Well, if you go to Walmart, buy groceries. Take the money you're going to buy groceries, a bed full, and put what you're going to buy in the cab with you.
I know, I was joking.
But it's got that little 304 engine. Won't use near as much gas as 345, and they'll pull all right in these little trucks. I get run them before. I've had trucks with 304s in them before. They're pretty good little engines. But anyway, here it is, such as it is. If anybody's interested, I've got a guy that's wanting it. Anyway,
so if you're interested,
if he don't show up Monday,
let us
he said
know.
He'll come back Monday, but if he don't come back Monday, I guess I'll put it on Facebook Marketplace Tuesday. But we power washed it off and made it look pretty.
Okay, so everybody have a great day, and
goodbye and good luck to you.
And please like and subscribe and comment below. Bye! Have a great day or night. Bye!